The first thing we're going to learn today, we're going to learn the names of the white keys on the piano. Just the white keys only. We're going to learn the black keys very, very soon. So let's get started. Notice on any piano or keyboard, you have a group of 2 black notes right here. Then you have a group of 3 black notes. Then 2 black notes. 3. It keeps going up the piano, keeps going down the piano. So think 2 group, 3 group. Okay? We're just going to focus on this group of keys right here. This is the one in the middle of the piano. And remember, we're going to focus on the white keys. So let's find our 2 group. I'll play it. That's what it sounds like if you want to play it. If you want to do this with your left hand, that's fine. If you're left-handed, doesn't matter to me. This right here is your C. Notice this is the 2 group. This is your C. Here's another C. Notice the 2 group right here. This is the C. Here's another C. That's the one we just did. And here's a C down here. And you've probably noticed this before in music, but when you go this way on the piano, the pitches, the notes are getting higher. When you go this way, the pitches are getting lower. So just think right means you're going up, left, that means that you're going down. So again, this is our C. This is the higher C up here. This is the lower C. I'm going to call this middle C. I'm going to call this a high C. I'm going to call this the low C. Okay, if this is C, then one note above C is going to be D. Now this is just common sense. In the music alphabet, when you go up, the next letter after C, this is true of the regular alphabet too, is D. So we have C here, then we have D here. If you're looking at this visually, D is in the middle of these 2 black notes right here. So here's C, here's D. Okay? Here's a D up here, by the way, and here's a D down here. So here's C, here's D. Guess what comes next? You're right, E. Here's an E, here's an E. Think about it this way. The C is on the left of the 2 group. The E is on the right, the D is in the middle. So to recap, C, D, and E. What I would like you to do right now is pause this video, press pause, and find your C, your D, and your E. So pause. Okay, we're back. We found C, we found D, we found E. Now we're going to deal with these 4 white notes that go with the 3 group. Remember, this is a group of 3 black notes. Well, this is C, this is D, this is E, so guess what? This is going to be F. There's an F. There's a lower F right there. Here's your F. Notice it's to the left of this group of 3. Here's an F. It's to the left of this group of 3. Now what would come after F in the regular alphabet and the musical alphabet is going to be G. There's a G. There's a G. Okay, to review, G is here. There is G. Okay, so we've learned C, D, E, F, and we've learned G. Now this is where some people get confused. You would think the next letter in the alphabet would be H, but here's the way the music alphabet works. There's no such thing as H in music. So C, D, E, F, G. This next note is called A. So think, A is right here. C, D, E, F, G, A. A is kind of in the middle of this group of 3 in between these 2. Here's your A down here. And of course, the last note is going to be B, because here's A, this is B. and there's B. Okay, so to recap, this is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and finally another C. And this, it keeps going all the way up the piano. It keeps going all the way down the piano. Let's start going down. Here's C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay, now we're going to do something together. I want you to, don't pause the video, just do this with me. I'm going to play a note, I want you to say it right with me. C. And be sure that you're saying this and playing this on your keyboard or piano at home. D. Say it and play it with me. E. F. G. A. B. C. Now the good news is I've included a picture of the piano keyboard with all the notes written out. So if you're at work this week, or maybe you're cooking dinner or doing whatever, you can look at that picture, just get to know these notes. By the way, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different white notes. There's 5 black notes for a total of 12 notes on the piano. If you can memorize those 12 notes, then that is the best thing to do, because you don't want to be hunting around for keys all the time. Okay? So let's do this. We're going to do a little exercise together. We're going to have a little note quiz. And what I want you to do is I'm going to call out a note, and I want you to find it, and then you can see if it's correct. Okay? So I'm going to call out the note first, then I pause the video, and then you find it, and then I'm going to tell you the answer. Okay? The first note I want you to find is C. Go. And you should have found this note right here. Remember, the C is by the 2 group. Okay? The next note I want you to find, now remember, go ahead and pause it right after I ask you to do this. Don't feel all this time pressure. The next note I want you to find is F. Go, pause. And you should have found this note right here, F. Okay? Next note, I want you to find the note D. There it is right there. Next note, I want you to find E. There it is right there. Okay? Let's do some other exercises. Let's just call out a note at random. Okay? The note is C. It should be this one. The note is B. Here it is. The B comes right before C, so it's right here. Or if you wanted, you could have found this B up here. The note is G. There it is right there. Now here's what's going to happen. When you first start learning about notes, you're going to do this. You're going to go C, D, oh, that's E. C, D, E, oh, that's F. C, D, E, F, G. You're going to count up for a while. And that's fine for now. Or you may count down. You may go C, B, A, or C to B. That's fine for now. However, as you get more advanced, you want to be able to look at a piano and think, hey, this is D. Hey, this is A. Hey, this is F. Hey, this is G. Okay? So before we leave this first lesson, this is what we want to do. We're just going to review all 7 of our white keys. Okay? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then another C. And let's go down one more time. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. When I go straight up like this or straight down, that's called stepping up or stepping down. Let's do something else that's fun. Here's C. Let's skip up to E. Let's skip up to G. Let's skip up to B. Let's skip down a different way. Here's C. Let's skip down to A. Let's skip down to F. Let's skip down to D. And let's step down to C. Okay? Depending on how much piano experience you've had before or how much music experience, you may want to watch this a few times and just kind of play along with me and say the notes along with me. Eventually you'll get to the point, trust me, where you can look at a note and like that, you know exactly what it is. So this concludes our video for day 2. Be practicing this throughout the day. Be looking at the keyboard chart that I've included in your handout materials and the printout materials. And I'll see you in day 3. And in day 3, we're actually going to start learning to play our first song. We're going to learn to play Ode to Joy with the right hand.